Do you remember the moment they decided you were done? It wasn't just a rejection. It was an attempted erasure. They didn't just want you to fail. They wanted you to cease to exist. They coordinated their attacks in the shadows, whispering lies to your allies, poisoning the well of your reputation, and slowly closing every door that was once open to you. Their goal was absolute silence. They wanted to bury your name under a mountain of dirt so deep that no one would ever find you again. They thought that if they ignored you hard enough, if they blocked you, if they excluded you from the table, you would simply wither away and die like a plant without sunlight. They treated you like a mistake that needed to be corrected, a stain that needed to be scrubbed clean. They celebrated your downfall. They toasted to your absence. They looked at the empty chair where you used to sit and felt a sense of relief, thinking they had finally solved the problem. But in their arrogance, they made a fatal, catastrophic miscalculation. They forgot the most fundamental law of nature. You cannot destroy energy. You can only transform it. They thought they were burying a corpse, but they didn't realize they were planting a seed. They thought they were digging a grave, but they were actually digging a trench for a soldier. They applied pressure to you, thinking it would crush your skull, but all they did was compress your carbon into a diamond. They didn't understand that by trying to erase you, they were giving you the greatest gift a man can receive, the gift of the underdog. They stripped you of the distractions. They stripped you of the fake friends. And they stripped you of the comfort that was making you soft. They forced you into the dark, not realizing that the dark is exactly where you needed to be to evolve. When they pushed you into the darkness, they expected you to panic. They expected you to bang on the doors, begging to be let back in. They expected you to scream for attention, but you didn't. You went silent, and that silence was the first sign that their plan was backfiring. In that isolation, something terrifying began to happen. You started to grow, without the noise of their drama, without the constant need to please them. You finally had the time and the focus to work on yourself with a demonic intensity. The darkness became your incubator. While they were out there celebrating their victory, you were in the lab, sharpening your mind, hardening your body, and refining your vision. You took all the pain, all the betrayal, and all the humiliation they heaped upon you, and you used it as nuclear fuel. You didn't die. You mutated. You evolved. You began to realize that their validation was never the prize. It was the chain. By cutting you off, they accidentally broke the chain. They set you free. They thought they were punishing you with solitude, but they actually gave you the luxury of focus. Build in the shadows. You built a new foundation, one that didn't rely on their approval or their resources. You learned to hunt alone. You learned to survive on scraps. You learned to navigate the void. They created a monster by trying to kill a man. They forced you to find reserves of strength you didn't know you had. If they had just left you alone, you might have stayed average. You might have stayed comfortable. By trying to destroy you, they forced you to become great just to survive. They pushed you into a corner, and the only way out was through the roof. Then came the second phase of the backfire, the mystery. By trying to erase you, by trying to scrub your name from history, they inadvertently made you the most interesting person in the room. Human psychology is driven by curiosity. We are obsessed with what is forbidden. When they stopped talking to you, when they banned you, when they tried to hide you, people started asking questions. Where did he go? Why are they so afraid of him? What does he know that they don't want us to know? Their obsession with silencing you actually amplified your voice. Their silence became a megaphone. You became a legend, a myth, a ghost story that they couldn't stop telling. Every time they tried to suppress you, they only drew more attention to you. It is the Streisand effect. The more you try to hide something, the more people want to see it. They made you forbidden fruit. People who didn't even know you before started looking for you, drawn in by the gravity of your absence. Your enemies became your unpaid marketing team. They kept your name in their mouths, spitting it out with venom, not realizing that they were keeping you relevant. They couldn't let it go. They were haunted by the fact that you hadn't cracked yet. They checked your profile more than your mother does. They analyzed your silence, looking for cracks, but found only armor. By trying to make you invisible, they made you larger than life. They wanted you to be a footnote in their story, but you became the headline in everyone else's. They didn't realize that in this world, hate is just as powerful a currency as love. And by hating you this much, they were making you rich in relevance. And now, we approach the moment of impact, the return. When you finally step back into the light, you are not the same broken thing they threw away. You are unrecognizable. You are the hydro-cut off one head, and two more grow in its place. You'll return with a vengeance that is not loud, but heavy. You don't come back begging for a seat at their table. You come back to flip the table over. You have built your own table now, constructed from the wood of the bridges they burned. When they see you, the color drains from their faces. They see the muscle you built. They see the wealth you accumulated. They see the peace in your eyes, peace they cannot disturb because they didn't give it to you. This is the ultimate nightmare for them, to realize that their attack didn't just fail, it accelerated your success. You are stronger because of them. You are wiser because of them. Their betrayal was the catalyst for your transformation. If they hadn't tried to erase you, you would still be the old you, soft, dependent, and weak. They look at you and realize they created their own destroyer. They handed you the sword, sharpened it on their own hate, and now they have to watch you wield it. You don't even have to attack them. Your existence is the attack. Your success is the revenge. Your happiness is the insult. Every time you smile, it feels like a slap in their face. Every time you win, it reminds them of their failure to stop you. You have proven that you are ungovernable, unkillable, and inevitable. In the end, the erasure is complete, but not in the way they planned. You didn't disappear, they did. By obsessing over you, they lost focus on their own lives. They rot in bitterness while you thrive in freedom. You have effectively erased them from your reality by outgrowing them. They are now just spectators in the arena where you are the champion. They are forced to watch the you show for the rest of their lives. They will tell stories about how they knew you back when, trying to claim some proximity to your glory, but everyone will know the truth. They will know that they tried to bury a seed, and now they have to live in the shadow of the tree. The irony is poetic. They wanted you gone, but now you are everywhere. Few are in their thoughts when they wake up. You are in their conversations when they drink. You are the standard by which they measure their own failure. You live rent-free in the penthouse of their minds, while they don't even occupy a basement apartment in yours. This is the ultimate backfire. They tried to turn you into nothing, and in the process, they turned you into everything. You are the living proof that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are the glitch in their matrix. You are the one that got away. And as you walk forward into your destiny, leaving them in the dust, you don't look back in anger. You look back with a smirk, because you know the truth. You didn't beat them. They beat themselves. They tried to erase you, and they ended up highlighting you in permanent ink.